Hey everybody, this is Heartless Spartan here with a Threezero FigZero 1/6 scale figure toy talk review. Today I have Loid Forger in his business suit for his spy cover from Spy Family. It's about time I finally got another one of the main characters from the Mock family. I will say there is only so much I can say about a guy in a suit action figure, but I gave it a go anyways. I will give a heads up, though, that I was interrupted frequently during the recording of this one, so there might be some extra cuts. Regardless, let's get into the review. Okay, so let's take a look at Loid Forger's box here. Kind of a nice character portrait of the figure on the front. Some poses on the sides. Get a glimpse of some of his accessories and his alternative face sculpt. Another pose on the bottom. Then, what I like about these boxes is they have these Velcroed covers. So then we have that nice, old-fashioned portrait on the inside. Kind of reminds me of those old banners, or those old paintings you see in the early, 20th century? Then we've got, our nice window box there. You can see him with his nice suit in there. So, what I'm going to do next is take this out of the box, set it all out, and then we'll go over each piece. Okay, so here we have Loid Forger and all of his accessories and things out of the box. So the first thing we're going to do is take a look at the figure itself. So, looks like we have a pretty good anime-style head sculpt on there. Good painting on the eyes. What I've actually started to look for lately is if there's a lot of pixelation. Wow, it's even picking up the little bit of dirt I can't see at a distance on his face there. Might need to wipe that up. Either that or it's actually stuck in the molding. Like, I couldn't even see that until my camera zoomed way in on that, so I hope that's not just kind of stuck on there. But his eyes do have pretty good painting. Back up a little bit here. And his hair has that kind of spiky anime style to it too. And I don't have too much to say about like the anime style head. There's only so much detail you're going to do for the anime look. His suit though is really nice. Underneath we have he's got like a regular white shirt underneath, and then he's got his red tie going down behind his vest. He's got that nice, I have to move this, gray vest underneath a suit jacket. Now, what is this? Up on the lapel here, we have, I'm not sure what this is. I think it's like the agency crest or symbol. Not exactly sure what that is in the show. I'm not too in depth in it. I enjoy the show. I haven't read like the manga or anything, but I do like the series. So maybe somebody can kind of tell me what that is. He's got one little pocket there at the top. I think they're just for show. They're not real pockets. Let's back out a little bit more. I mean, it's a nice suit. Not too intense on the detail, though. I mean, it is what it is. All of his hands are gloved hands. Here he came out of the box with fists already attached. His pants are fairly nice. And his shoes are his feet. They just pop onto the bottom of the legs there. They're not laced. like they're actually just molded laces and they're all plastic. But they do look nice and shiny. Very rigid, well-kept, somewhat dashing Loid Forger that we have here. So actually pretty good resemblance of the character. Now for his accessories, let's actually go real quick and take a look at his sculpt. So I found it easy just to kind of pop the face off like this. And then I think the hair can also pop off, but let me see if I can do it. Oh. Well, maybe not. I just found it easier just to pop the face off. But he does have a second head sculpt where he's got kind of like a little smirk. So I can pop that on nice and easy. And doing that works for me quite well. Now, well, I guess since I have him up here anyways, we also get a set of sort of probably fake prescription glasses just as a cover. They don't seem too fragile either. Like they're not gonna snap if I just put a little bit too much pressure, but they are still quite a bit fragile. It's just this one side is having a little trouble getting over the ear. There we go. Hey, that gives them a pretty good look. I like that. Good clear lenses on there too. Then comes with a simple wristwatch. Not exactly sure what side he'd wear it on. I usually put wristwatches on the left, so that's what I'm going to do for him. Now he also comes with his pistol. I don't think we get any interaction from this one. It's just painted up. Not made of metal, it's just entirely made of plastic. Still looks good for the kind of anime style we have going. Okay, so it also comes with this newspaper. Now, it's sort of like a resin cast accessory piece. It's not actually paper, but it has some fake printing on both sides. There's a little bit of actual printing on the front, but just something kind of pulled kind of out of one of the episodes a little bit. Very fitting for the kind of era that it's going for and the theme of the show. Then, of course, we get a couple more hand sculpts. A couple of semi-open palms. Then we get a pistol holding hand. See how that actually holds that pistol. Yep, that's a pretty good grip on there. Haven't had any issues with the Threezero figures gripping their weapons with the hands that they come with. Then we get this hand here, and this one's actually made for holding the newspaper. So there's actually this little groove on this flatter edge here that allows this to kind of slide onto there as though he's holding the newspaper. Now, I could see like pulling that on and off several times that you might start to wear some of the black paint from the glove onto the newspaper. It already did it just a little bit on the edge there. So just a heads up on that. And then, of course, I'm always happy to get these. A couple of extra wrist pegs just in case. Always appreciate when we get those. And a little warranty sheet from Threezero. And some general instructions. So the hairpiece actually does kind of come off the way that I had it. Or maybe a little bit further. It just wasn't entirely necessary. Okay. So, another thing about the figure, let's check its articulation. So let's start with the head here. Turns easy, looks up, down, and rolls fairly well. Lots of motion there. The arms get limited a little bit by the suit. I'd be careful about how you pull on that in different ways. You might have to kind of turn his outfit a little bit to get a little bit more motion out of that. But it still looks pretty good. His elbow bends pretty far. And then, of course, the ball-jointed wrists. Should be the same for the other side. I don't want to play with this side too much because I don't want that little pin to pop off. Because I think it's just glued on there. So it's just kind of limited only by his suit. How does his waist? Kind of a ball-jointed waist in the middle. Then his legs. Again, the pants start to go up, and he almost looks like he has a prosthetic leg there. Once this pulls up, and his leg bends, but because of his pants, you can see the knee joint through the pants there, so you don't really want to sit him down. Same thing with the other. So I mean, you can get his legs going pretty far back, then the ball jointed feet. And those will spread out that way and turn as well. So you can get decent motion. It's just depending on how far you go. It'll make the suit not look all that great. Or like the joints will poke through and it won't look very nice. So you're just going to kind of want like the stoic and sly smirk poses for this one probably. Not too many action poses for Loid. Still a good-looking figure with that suit, though. But, pretty nice figure. Happy to add him to the Spy family. So now I'll kind of swap some things out and we can do a montage. While Loid is just a guy in a suit for this action figure, he still makes a good addition to the spy family. It wouldn't be complete without our spy now, would it? His suit looks pretty good and his face sculpts are pretty accurate to what I'd expect from the anime. While he had some good articulation, the suit and joints limited the poses I wanted to try putting him in. Really, it was because the knee joints would poke through the pants and then the pants would right up his legs. Otherwise, posing Loid as the rather stoic character that he is was still quite fitting. Overall, I'm happy with this figure and I don't really see any longevity concerns with this one. Ideally, Loid's figure best serves its purpose when it's accompanied by Anya and Yor to really make the spy family. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment. I feel there is still a member of the family we are missing from Threezero officially, and that's Yor's brother. No, it's Bond. We're still missing Bond. I can find a 3-inch Bond the size of a puppy. I can find a 9-inch Bond the size of a bear. But I cannot find a 6-inch Bond that would be about the ideal 6-scale size for these figures. I would really like to have a 6-scale Bond. This has been Heartless Spartan. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.